All right. So I relaunched everything with just the one YouTube feed instead of both of them. So we know if that fixes it. Anyways, check this thing out. This thing is sick. So like you put down this field medit. There's a slight echo in my audio. What the hell now? There shouldn't be an echo in my audio at all. Like a double audio echo? Oh, okay. Now I know it's wrong. Hold on, I'm being stupid. There, let me know if that fixed it. Is that better? No more echo. Excellent. It's because I had the stream up on a page to view the chat for YouTube, and I forgot to um mute it. All right, yeah. Check this sick friggin' thing out. You open it up, boom. Look at that. You got med pens. You got a med gun, refills for the med gun. You can change the pens out for other ones. And then it all closes up, and you can just stick it anywhere. So, for example, we're gonna have this be here in our hangar for if shenanigans happen in the hangar, and then we do that. Star Strider, did you get your party invite yet? Yeah, you got it. Sweet. All right. Next up for the hangar, we got our festive Copian display. This one was part of the Luminalia celebration that they did, which is their version of like Christmas and New Year's and all that jazz. And so they gave out a bunch of stuff for it. So one of them was this wonderful festive Copian display. All right. Now we're just waiting on Hair Star Strider. I see his marker. He's on his way. All right, we got our Best in Show Polaris banner. It's quite crooked. What happens if I step on it? Can I step on it? No. Close enough, right? Star Strider. Copying my my haircut, I see. Alright, let's come over to the elevator. You can pull up all those lasers and the. Did you grab a couple suits of that Aerial armor? By chance? Because I mean, we're still here, so we can definitely go and get some. But let me close this. We can get the rest of that stuff later. You just need to bring the lasers and everything up in the cargo elevator so I can grab them from you. Got you. Okay, so yeah, head back to your hangar. Go ahead and throw them in your cargo elevator and bring them down, and then you can bring them over here to bring them up in this cargo elevator so that I can grab them, and then we can put them on the ship. I might have some of them, so I don't want to wait too long. So let's see if we can do it without it. So we got this really cool Keystone livery here that we're gonna, when we go out and we do our Titan Industry mining operations, our armor will actually match the ship and it'll look very cool. We also need to load on board a couple of like SRT tools and such. All right, so the first one, I'm not sure which is the center one. I think we'll go with the first one. Is we're gonna set up a Helix 2 mining laser, and then Helix 2. Well, 2 Helix 2s for power, and then we'll have to wait for the Halfstad that he had. And then we want a Focus 3 module. And a Torrent 2 and a filter. So same thing, Focus 3. Pharrell module. That's a real power right there. Because it says catastrophic charge rate duration. So 60 seconds of ultimate laser power. And then we'll wait for the last one. So that's some of the changes that we'll make to the mole for today. And I like to switch these over to deadbolts, just because in case it lets us have access to weapons with minimal power, as well as gives us the ability to punch through some armor. If we need to get into another ship. So we got different radars here. We got the Surveyor, Epir, that's a new thing. I haven't really dived into it yet, but we're definitely going to. All right, well that's like that. So now we're just waiting for our buddy boy. And then yeah, Star Strider, if you could put on that Aero armor. I saw you had the Aero Hazard armor, but if you could put on the Aero armor, that would be most cool. I'm gonna grab a few screenshots. So we're going to go ahead and wait for our thing to load. And then we're gonna go ahead and change out our stuff here. So we go to armor. I think we have some. Let's try it. Let's type it and see what happens when I type it in Aero. No, I just have the other two. Alright, so in that case, we just need the undersuits. We're gonna have to go get some armor. Yeah, sure. Yeah. We'll head over there and get some. I just gotta grab some undersuits real quick. Maybe there's something there. See, they've already started turning on certain things here. I find that very interesting. Alright, so now that we're not wandering around in our underwear, we'll head back up to the spaceport. So I was thinking I would love to get some like group photos of us in the matching armor with the ship, all the same color scheme. I thought that would be kind of a cool vibe, you know. So let's go take a look here, huh? All right. And we're hustling. Wow, look how much faster we run when we're just wearing a suspicious package. Unattended luggage. That's a security. Look, there's more of it. It's a security risk. All you gotta do, Star Strider, is just we can transfer it from your inventory to my inventory by you bringing it up on the cargo elevator, and then I take it down into my inventory, and then from there I can put them on my ship. We can put them into place on the mole. The mole. Guacamole. Cloud used in a Providence platform. Oh, how fortuitous the timing. We wanna go to emotes. We wanna wave at them. Is there a wave email? There should be a wave email. I wave at them. Hi, how's it going? Is there a thumbs up emote? Chicken clap. Disagree. Agree. Yeah. Thumbs up. Oh, you get the finger guns and everything. Like, eh, eh, eh. There you go. Look, Ace saluting. Woo! Good cheer. Yeah! Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go get some armor, huh? Look at that guy go! Hell yeah, brother! Here at Crusader, we like to burn your eyeballs out with way too bright displays. Listen, you need emotes way more than combat in this game, right? Like Fashion Citizen, that's the real end game right there. Alright. Let's take a look here. Arrow arms. I'm gonna buy 5 sets of this. So that way I can equip whoever needs it, you know? Somebody wants to run with me or whatever, you get a free set of Arrow Hazard core armor out of it. Gotta get that helmet. I do like the Twilight suit. Alright, so then personal weapon. We have plenty of those. Plenty of that nonsense. I think I have everything else at the hangar. As I said, there is no time to dance. There is a time to dance. Let us dance long enough. Is there not a... Why am I not?
Hey there.
There we go. Actions. Player emote. Is there not a dance emote? Oh, you know what? I remember this now. There was a dance emote, yeah. Oh, yeah, like you're saying, yeah, they got rid of the dance emote because there's a glitch that could let you dance through walls. Because it was one of the only emotes that lets you, moves you from where you're starting. So you start here and you can, like, dance through things. Interrupt it halfway through and get through doors and stuff. It's all true. It's all true. I tried to set up a bot so that every 30 minutes it should pop this up, but I'll do it this time just to... There you go. Pop up the link for the giveaway that I'm running right now. Still figuring out stream elements. I tried to set it up so that it does it every 30 minutes on its own, but I'm not sure that it will. I'll believe it when I see it.
Approaching next station. If this is your stop, please prepare to disembark. Providing connections to all major
Alright, back up to the spaceport we go.
Well, that's the way it goes, right?
all Orson has to offer.
Alright. What I really need to find is I need to find some like blue and white colored Grey Cat utility guns. I know they exist. I have seen them. And yet, I do not have one. Alright. Now, we can type for Errol. Enter. Meeps for the streams. Alright. Come on. There we go. Start with the core armor. Backpack. Gloves. Legs. Helmet. Excellent, excellent. So now go to, ooh, it's a bit laggy today. Utilities. One multi-tool here. Hold on. Gadgets. One multi-tool. Two multi-tool. And then for that we wanna have for attachments orbit mining tool and then a tractor beam. It's not letting me do the orbit. There we go. And then we want to have a large tractor beam. Oop. This is now here with weapon 1 and weapon 2. So we want to have weapon 1, weapon 2. We want to have in our leg armor, that's where I like to keep it, a lifeguard attachment. And then for ammo, we don't have any ammo. So we need to get some ammo and some drinky drinks. So we'll have to make one quick stop. Ooh, is this all the lasers and stuff? Looking good, looking good. Nice, nice. Dig it, dig it. All right. Mold time. All right. I got that. All right, so we got plenty of stuff going for us there now. So let's call up a couple.
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Your insurance claim has been thank you.
Alright, Argo Mole coming up.
Your vehicle, please visit us.
Oh, I should probably make sure. Alright. Hey, baby. How's it going? Yeah, we're playing make-believe starships. I'd invite you, but I know you don't got the time for that shit. Hope you're having a good one, Mike. Starstrider, where the hell did you go? Oh, did you think that when I said Errol, I meant the Errol Hazard, which was the yellow one? Oh, look! It's my freaking Aurora module that I thought I lost. It just like fell into the abyss over here earlier. Whoops. How fun is that? You're on an airplane. What part of the world are you headed to now? Alright. It's the moly moly moly. We're here for moly 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 time. The Argo Aeronautics Mole. With the United Resource Workers paint. So it's the Union version. Because this in a video game is where we get to pretend and do things that we can never do in real life, which is be a part of a union, right? Multi-operator laser extractor is what MOLE is short for. California from Oregon. Sounds like a fun flight. Anyways, we will enter the mole here because this is a big patch. 4.7. Have a nice one, man. Thanks for stopping by. The mole in 4.7 has finally gotten its gold standard pass. I forgot I had a crate. Is there anything in it? No. So now we have added this delightful cargo area, which just a few short days ago was not here. So now we have a cargo bay that drops out of the bottom of the ship, just like the Moth. All the visuals got updated and everything. Which I think is absolutely delightful. And then, you know, you got your fire extinguishers and relays and stuff down here. Suit locker. So when they eventually turn suit lockers on, you'll be able to do that. And then you got your operator seat, which comes down here to operate your mining lasers on both sides here, and then the ladder of death. This comes up here into our wonderful break room, you know, table, kitchen area, and then they eventually turn on the crafting for food. You'll be able to make food here and all that. And then you got your sleeping quarters, a couple more suit lockers in here. The deadly Argo bathroom that I apparently now won't kill you anymore, so that's good. An actual weapons rack, tons of utility items you can fit on there. And then you got your actual miner, so you got your components, chiller, giant coolers. Which store did I grab the armor at? So it's the, if you go to the Providence platform, the industrial platform, and go to the shop, and then go to the right of the shop, there's like a little passageway into like another shop that's there. and it's in there. I also have more back here at the hangar if you wanted to come back to the hangar and grab some. I'll pull it up in the elevator because I'm just about to load up the geos. Go ahead and back this big boy up here. Come on down. You know what else works now? The lights. See, look at that. Oh, hold on, it's not blinding enough. There you go. The lights. And the lamp. We got light amplification system in here. Top of the line mining vessel. So for mining, this is the biggest mining vessel in the game right now. Although there are plans for ones that will make this look ant-like, like the Orion is supposed to be an entire, almost station-sized mining vessel. Just let me roast my face off real quick right there. Nice and tasty. All right. Star Strider, do you have a tractor beam? Yep, alright. Let's start off by we have 2 of these. And then we'll get the arrow armor for our buddy here. So 1 arrow core, 1 arrow arms, 1 arrow backpack, 1 arrow legs, and 1 arrow helmet. Boom. Yeah, smart man. We got our first. Look at that. The desync is so delicious. Look at him go. For reference, Star Strider, do not try to tractor beam the geos from the back. You'll accidentally pull this backpack off, and then I can't figure out how to put it back on. So only tractor beam the geos from the front. And the reason I say that is because this back ramp right here is big enough to put the geos on with a tractor beam. But you cannot walk the geos on or off. You have to use the tractor beam. And now just I pulled up this set of arrow armor for you. You know what I could probably do is what are you doing way over there? Anyways, on the elevator, there's a set of the arrow armor for you. Go ahead and don it and swap your stuff over to it. And then you can store your other armor just by sending the elevator down. And then hop aboard, and we can start this debacle. Riveting gameplay here. So we can at least get ready to take off. So let's put those VTOL engines ready. Let's see how close I can get. Be very, very quiet. We're hunting Star Striders. So, Star Strider, how are you liking the new inventory system? Well, based off watching you in the elevator, it definitely seems to be easier to use. Don't forget to pick up your utility tools and whatnot and put it back on. Well, you know what? While he's doing that, I'm gonna take care of the dog real quick. I'll be right back. All right. Puppy just needed some water. Let's see. All right. We're gonna go down there and we're gonna see if we can't give him a little hand. Whoop. Oh, now he's doing push-ups. What's up? What's up? Giddy up, I guess. Yeehaw, ride the backpack. Let's see if I can look at this interface with him and see what we got here. Alright. We want the local. So you can loot the stuff that's on your backpack by clicking the backpack button here. And then the legs as well. So on the right hand side there, did you see where I had it? There was a tab that said your backpack. I think you're currently holding your backpack, so I think you have to click it with your mouse, but I think it'll give you an option to inspect or equip it, and I think you gotta equip it. Same with the helmet too. Armor core, like it looks like. Did you glitch the helmet out? All right, there's an easy way to do this. Come over here. Come over here. There's a much easier way to do it than, which is what I thought you were gonna do in the first place. But get off of the elevator for the moment. So, you know how when you brought me the laser heads for the mole, all I did was have you bring it up on the cargo elevator, and then I put them down on the cargo elevator, and that put them in my inventory. So now you're going to come over here. You're going to put this stuff down the cargo elevator, which will put it in your inventory, and then you can go back over to the storage interface. Here, hold on a second. Let's put this. That's yours. Boom. That'll put everything in your inventory. You can go over to the storage terminal, and then you can just drag your stuff and put it on like that. Easy peasy, right? We don't need to be messing around with the cargo elevator nonsense anymore. Now they have given us these beautiful tools. So now you just have to run over to the storage module by the elevator doors, by the entrance to the hangar, where you come in, and then you can just drag and drop to your person from your local storage inventory. Hey? Yeah, you got it. believe in you. Hell yeah. Yeah, the new inventory system has definitely taken me a little getting used to. There's a lot of things that we used to have to do in order to make things work that we don't have to do it anymore. It's a blessing. What are you doing now? I see that you have lots of ammo here. And an ice cream cone. You're missing what I'm saying. If you're trying to load stuff onto your person, you can do it through the storage access terminal over there, and then you don't have to mess it. Don't forget to put that stuff back down, otherwise you're gonna lose it all. Because it'll despawn on the elevator, and there's always a chance that you might not get it back. Alright. All aboard. Have you been on the new mole yet? We got this nice cargo area here. So, why don't you head up to the? I mean, the layout hasn't changed. They just gave it all its components and made it the ladder a little wider and an area to put things. Why don't you head down here to the front laser operator turret on the front of the ship there, and then we'll take off and we'll get out of here.
Looks like you're all set to leave.
Should we go to our map real quick? Daymar does not have Hephaestonite. Yella does not. No. Let's get out of the hangar first.
Launch complete.
Alright.
Landing gear.
We are, in fact, rolling. Yeah, they did us a great service, and they increased the capacity that the mole carries and everything. So one of the first things that we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking for a material called Hephaestonite. So we're going to try to find a moon or place that has Hephaestonite. So let's look for Hurston. Hurston. Alright. Aberdeen. Aluminum, Ida. Nah. Look at Microtech. The Microtech system has Hephaestonite. What about Calliope? Yeah. I like Calliope, so let's go there. Alright. It didn't take that time. Let's try Cali. Okay. It's not letting me jump right there, so instead we'll try to jump right to Microtech. It's also not letting me do that. The map is apparently just borked. So we'll just do it the old-fashioned way. And away we go.
Quantum travel engaged.
A little bit of lag there. It's always seems to be a little bit of lag for your first jump for the day, huh? Anyways, just a TLDR of the way that they do mining now. No longer do you find deposits like it was. You're not finding igneous deposits or, felsite deposits. Now they'll just say what the primary element is. So you'll see iron deposit, hephaestionite deposit. The other difference is now there are qualities of ores between 0 and 1,000, with 0 being worthless and 1,000 being so rare that I don't think anyone in the org that I run with, which is a fairly considerable size, has yet to see. I think we've gotten close. I think the highest we've seen is like 980, but this relates directly to crafting now, where the higher the quality of ore that you find is, the more of a stat increase you get when you use that refined ore for crafting. So the goal is to find the highest quality materials we can. We're going to a place that has hephaestionite because we're going to need hephaestionite, particularly for a couple of the guns that we want to craft, but we're going to gather any materials above a certain point. So what we need to decide is what that point is. I think 750 is a good round number. Anything above 750 we gather. And anything that we see below that, we just kind of leave it as it is. I know it seems like a little elitist, but I've got plenty of materials that are left over that are low quality, or they don't have any quality, because the materials that you had prior to the patch, if they made it, just have 0 quality, which would be good for crafting things that don't have stats like ammo. You can craft your own ammo with it. Be useful for that, because you don't want to be like, oh look, I found 900 grade iron, and then you turn around and use it to make ammo, which gets no increase at the moment. I mean, I'm hoping that at some point they make it so that if you craft ammo, it'll be better, but at the current time, it isn't. Alright. Looks like we lost our marker, which means we could get there in 10 seconds. Or we could get there never. Alright. Let's see if we can hit up the moon of Calliope. Star Strider, are you in that front turret? Yep, alright. We're gonna go hit up Kelly Hope. Head down to the surface and something stopped us. We'll head to the Rayari Anvik Research Outpost. Should be on the light side.
Quantum travel engaged.
What if I can see you moving that around? Let's take a look. Yeah, look at that. That's fun.
Quantum travel
Alright.
complete.
Is this like a light thing? Oh, look, I can't even see anymore. More than this. It's just foggy. Now we just play the vibing and waiting game. I think for future streams, because I haven't figured it out yet, one of the things that I was trying to figure out today is I see a lot of streamers when they do industrial loops, they're playing like music. Oh, it looks like we got a player ship. We're gonna go ahead and veer off to another direction then. Because one of the things that we don't have on this sucker is weapons. Looks like we got some signatures over here. Look, first find of the day. We got the Hephaestonite.
Mining mode on.
So we're gonna wander up to it first, and we're just gonna scan because we don't want anything that's garbage. We only want the good stuff. So this first one here reads Hephaestonite. Oh, I can't freaking read that, can I? Shit. They didn't really think about that, did they? Look at that. Look at that. It says Hephaestonite, but you can't see the number because the word Hephaestonite is too long. I guess just to gather that one up there. Go ahead. I guess just gather it up. We'll do this whole field then, and we'll have to sort it out at the refinery. Excellent. Alright, what's this next one we got? Let's take a scan, huh? See if we can get some good materials. Well, you can't gather that one. That could be 227 or that could be 927. I can't freaking tell. It's windy as hell here. It's moving the ship about. See if you can crack that one, Star Strider. Crank that bad boy all the way up. Nothing? Alright, let's try the next one then. I can't freaking read it. Go ahead and gather that up. That is a big rock right there. There you go. You got this one. Just make sure you thread that and you don't want to pop it.
Warning. Power critical.
All right. Just hold it nice and steady.
Warning.
Ooh.
Power critical.
Alright, let's figure out what we got here. These all still need to be cracked again, so. Except that one over there in the corner. That was there before we started. It looks like it can be gathered. Oop.
Mining mode off.
Let's see what do we got. We got
Mining mode on.
says just inert material, so we don't want that. Tell me, can you
Down.
hit it if I land the ship? What does it look like to you? Straight ahead.
Launch complete.
And that can go help you on one of the other lasers.
Mining mode on.
Go back. Try that. See if you can make that work. One of the things I realized that we forgot was gadgets.
Systems activating. Systems on.
Let's see.
Warning. Power critical. Warning. Power critical.
That went really fast.
Power critical. Warning. Power critical. Warning. Power critical. Extraction mode on. Fracturing mode on.
Yeah, man, that one's like you barely gotta touch that sucker, huh?
Warning. Power critical. 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 Extraction mode on. Fracturing mode on.
There is a lot of sensitivity here.
Warning. Power critical. Warning. Power critical. Extraction mode on.
We want the Hefes tonight. And the inert materials and everything else that comes with it. Just give us everything. Because I'm convinced that the ones that show 100% inert material are not reading right. But we won't know until we get back to the refinery.
Power critical. Fracturing mode on.
It's like that rock's only there half the time. And like it's a rock of blinking. it's 2 rocks. Like 2 rocks phased into each other. I don't know what to tell you on that one. Maybe we shouldn't be going for that one. I feel like it's tempting fate. Look, we get in trouble for it. 100% Hephaestionite. Oh, here we go. Warning, power critical. More like warning, power perfect. Look at that, look at that. Kaboom.
Extraction mode on.
We got it. One more little rock. Excellent. Alright. Look at that, we managed to do it without blowing ourselves up. I call that a victory. Alright. Alright. Let's move on to the next cluster, shall we? Oh, the silica. Let's see what we got. We got Hephaestionite.
Mining mode on.
321, 51, plenty, and then there's more I can't even see. We're not even going to be able to see it until we get back to the refinery. Yes. Do a barrel roll. For good luck. Five kilometers. Tiltways. It's gonna be gold. And it's gonna be 900 quality gold. Come on, manifest with me. It's crystals. It's always crystals. Let's see here. If I put it in the nav mode on this planet, do I actually go faster, or is the atmosphere too thick? Go like a little bit faster. Not fast enough to warrant not having shields on, but and broadcasting a really high signature to everyone who feels like they don't want to do their own mining and instead want to come and take the minerals away from those of us that do. That's a lot of what industrial gameplay is. It's quiet, good, honest work. Got Galacosite. What about this signature over here? We got lift 13. I don't know what ship that is. I can't tell from the profile. Looks like a prospector, most likely. Well, we did bring the geos with us, but I was really hoping to find some actual, like, mineable ores. That'd be good. There really does not appear to be shit here. Huh. It's got almost like an eerie kind of vibe to it, doesn't it? We got something. Raw ice. That's fun. It used to be that you could only get this from specific places. They added in. Let's take a look at the quality. Oh, that's 547. No. $639. No. $507. No. See, this is how it's supposed to be, except that with the Hephaestonite, it's 631. It's hard because the word's too damn big. I hope they fix that soon. We got another field of raw ice over here. $666. That's the devil's raw ice. He uses that for his whiskey. Give me something yummy. No, not yet. Last one here. Let's take a look. 684. No. Nada. Let's keep it rolling. I got a signature over this way. Some pretty mountains though, huh? All volcanic. Got some aphrite. No, we don't want no stinking aphrite. Yet another signature shows itself. What's it gonna be? Taking bets. More ice. Oh, it's over there now. It's better than this one over here. These two look like clusters. Clusters of mineable rocks. 5 shillings says it's more ice. God damn it. What's that equate to? What's the currency exchange for shillings to credits? Well, let's see if there's any raw ice worth having, huh? $601. $608. What else? What else? 651. It's a good number. It's a good number. $547. Not so good. Not so good. Because remember, when you get to 500 and below 500, if you use that for crafting, not only does it not give you like good stats, it takes away from the stats. So I mean, unless you're like deliberately trying to make a piece of junk, which I mean, I suppose there could be a couple specific situations where you would want like a lower stat. Or not as good stat, I should say. Because some stats you want lower, like recoil. Bingo, bingo. 880. See if you can crack that bad boy. Says it's only got a mass of 1789, so should be relatively easy for you to do. Go ahead and crack that big boy up. And gather up. I'll be right back. All right. Yeah, just make sure that you're gathering up the good stuff. We don't want the junk stuff that's in there. Look at that. Bingo bingo, 880. I don't know what the hell you use raw ice for in crafting, but we finally got some good ice. Maybe this is a sign that our streak of bad luck is ending. And now we will find the good stuff. Yes, yes. How's our position? Do you need me to move? A little higher? Okay. So we're continuing along on our heading of about 300 degrees. Look at that, we almost got half an SCU of 880 ranked raw ice. Nice job. All right. Let's continue along our quest, shall we? Well, that was an excellent find. Excellent find. Let's see if we can find some more, huh? Hell yeah. Alright. Ooh, there's a cluster over there. Banking. Watch out. Make sure you're still sitting down. Iron. Ooh, maybe we'll get lucky. Get some iron up in this Union shop on rockets here, huh? Iron's a really highly sought after one. There's a lot of demand for iron, and we definitely need it for our crafting. We're gonna do, I think this next week we'll do a Titan of Industry session on crafting, but I want to make sure that we get plenty of materials first. $541 on that one. This next one is $583. This little guy over here is ranking at $511. You got 509. Let's see, 531. $529. So nothing on this batch. Nothing on this batch. But let's Did I find more blueprints yesterday? Yes, I did. We got together with the org. We were doing missions, and I got like a good 20 blueprints doing that. A few of us got together in a multi-crew ship and did the higher mercenary contracts and all that. It was fun. We did some solo ones. I found out that after this patch, the Constellation ship now friggin' slap, man. They're so tough now. I didn't expect that, to be honest with you. I was like, oh, I'm gonna test it because we should test things after big changes like that, and just you stick attritions on it and EM missiles, and it just friggin' slapped the hell out of those missions. No problem at all. When we get this ship full up, we're in like 45 minutes when we're gonna change speeds here. We'll more glycoside. Nobody wants the glycoside. We'll take a look at the blueprints that I've gotten before we call it a night later. We'll pull up the fabricator and take a look. Although we definitely gotta head to New Babbage to do fabricating, because that's where I keep my fabrication vessel, or the ship that I keep my nice materials and fabricator on. I don't trust those hangars, man. They're saying all sorts of bugs and stuff, man. Putting stuff down the elevator and well, if you did the Alliance Aid stuff, you'll get the loaner for the one that they're gonna give you. It's just a regular one. It should be in your cargo elevator, or you can buy them for like somewhere around 100,000 credits at any refinery, I think. 614 ice. Found some more ice. Gotta get them rocks, man. Gotta get them rocks. Come on here just to get some ice for my whiskeys. 6 of 5. So nothing too good here. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? 656. Nothing there. Last one for this bundle. Give me that 900 plus, baby. Oh, it heard me and said, nah, man, we'll give you 900, but split between two. 500 and 300. Alright. Onwards to relative victory. The luck just did not hold true. We got that one, and then we got none. But that's alright. We'll get there. It's going to be super exciting. I got a few people that are looking for high quality materials, and we're going to keep some for our own crafting, of course, but we'll sell some off too to a few of our org mates and get some pretty pennies. When we were doing missions, one of the guys that I was doing a few of the mercenary missions with was flying the F-8C, and no matter how many missions he did, not a damn scratch on him. So the armor on that ship must be pretty incredible now. As fun as that is, I think we're going to lean very heavily into the industrial gameplay here. Oh, we got another Another batch of iron here. Oh, how exciting. How exciting. Let's take a wee gander at it, huh? Alright. Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe we'll get lucky. First one. First one. $603. Not bad. Not bad. $651. Also not bad. Not bad. It's one of these bigger rocks. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. 526. Blech. Last one. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. God damn it. It's no good. It's no good. We'll keep searching. We'll keep searching. One of these days. One of these days. Although tomorrow I think what we'll do is we'll go hit up Pyro. I heard that there's some good stuff out there. I don't think that it's too different though, because when I was mining by myself earlier, I found some 923, or it was like 930 something. It was like pretty high quality stuff of quartz on Hurston of all places. So if we can get high, like 900 plus quality ore on Hurston, which is supposed to be already consumed and very low spawn for material, I think we could get it just about anywhere. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was just like cruising around, just trying to get a feel for any changes in mining before I came on stream and did it and looked like a complete fool. And I found some 900 quality quartz. I mean, it was only like half of an SCU of the quartz. And the funny thing about it is that it was just like, it wasn't, I didn't even have to crack it. It was just like one of those like already like harvestable chunks, and it was just by itself, like just one little chunk of high grade quartz just randomly on Hurston. And I was like, damn. Go off, I guess. I mean, I thought it was fun. I don't know what we use quartz for. Why does that look like it's glitching? Like it's there sometimes, and sometimes it's not. Ah, it's because it's aphrite. Oh, looks like we got a signature up ahead here. Here it goes. And as far as I know, nobody yet in my circles at least has found any 1,000 grade anything. Whee! Look, no hands. All right, Hephaestus tonight. Again, we can't read the damn numbers, so let's see if I like put my face right into it. can't tell. I can't tell, man. I just can't tell by looking at the damn numbers if it's any good. They really did not think about that. Can you read it? How are you reading that? Can you change the letters or numbers on this? What's that one? What's that? What's the top one right there? Dyslexia? I can't read that top one right there. That could be an 8. That could be an 8. I say, can you rotate a bit to the left? What does that change? Oh, the contrast on the letters? Could be an 8. Could be an 8. See if you can crack that one. Let's risk it. Let's take it. Not like we don't have a ton of room. Send it. Fire the laser. Which one the hell are you shooting at? Why would you be shooting at the one behind us when I'm looking at the one in front of us? Say fire and the laser. There we go. Alright, power that bad boy up. Let's see if I can move us in a little bit closer here. Oh, there it is. Oh, watch out. Hold on, I can do this. Why is the shield
Shields
generating?
on.
Right, all shields are focused on the forward shield, man. So even if you blow it up, we should be okay. But you're getting pretty good at that.
Attack on shields.
Damn, bro. That was pretty good. Alright, I'm gonna come down to the other laser and give you a hand. Alright. Hold on, I wanna go to the other side. Alright.
Systems activating. Systems on. Warning. Power critical. Attack on shields.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm convinced that these ones that say 000 on them. Oh, there you go. They don't always show what's going on, you know?
Fracturing mode on.
Oh, yeah.
Extraction mode on. Warning, power critical. Warning, power critical.
Alright.
Fracturing
Let's see what we got here. So the laser that I have here on the right side of the mole is one that is softer. In that the one that you're at the front is the Helix 2 is meant for a lot more power. Give us the ability to crack those like real big tough rocks. And then the same is for the one on the left, so that between two people you should be able to crack pretty much any rock. But this laser that I have here on the right is a much gentler laser. It's not nearly as powerful, but it's really good for cracking the
fracturing mode on. Mining mode on.
these like sub rocks, the ones that cracks into, that are a little bit more delicate.
Extraction mode on. Fracturing mode on.
Yeah, you seem to have this in. You have it down, buddy.
On.
I think with the gold standard here, they changed the shape of the front of the mole, and it's a little bit easier to get around it with the lasers. Doesn't seem quite as hard to get into those hard to reach places. All right. Nice job, nice job.
Mining mode on. Mining mode off.
Oh yeah. Hey Revenant, how you doing? We are currently trying out the new mining. We're gonna go a little bit heavier, I think, on the industry stuff, but we're having a real good time checking out the different quality levels. But we ran across something really funny. Check it out, on Hephaestonite specifically, they didn't think about on the UI the word Hephaestonite, because the word Hephaestonite with the raw on it covers up the quality, so you can't freaking see the quality. Yeah, somebody didn't really think that one through too well, did they? So we don't know what the quality Hephaestonite that we really have is until after we mine it, which it's like with crafting 500 is the baseline. So anything over 500 you'll get a stat improvement to whatever you're crafting, but anything below 500 it's gonna actually make it worse than the ones that you can just buy. So it's for things other than crafting ammunition, which is also useful. Materials below 500 are really only good as commodities to sell, not for those top of the line weapons. I think that one still needs to be cracked, Star Strider. But yeah, man, how's your day been? That's good. Hopefully your day has gone nice and easy and you're resting doing some Star Citizen now. Do we need to move closer? Is that what the deal is, Star Strider? How's that?
Warning, power critical. Warning, power critical. Warning,
Moving all shield power to the front.
warning, power critical. Shield failure. Attack on shields.
Look at that. Like a boss. Star Strider, you blew up our rock. Let's check the repair console here and see if we got anything. Took some minor damage to the components, or to the laser components, but nothing too crazy. That trick really does seem to work if you stack, because it's a quadrant shield, so sticking all the shield power to the front really does seem to buy you a little bit more grace when it comes to doing those things. This map kind of reminds me of the Terminated zones from Helldivers a little bit. The misty landscape that we're in. Kind of a cool looking. Oh, we got a torque imbalance now. We might head back to station in a little bit here if that torque balance is anything too worrisome. Also because I don't think we have any drinks or anything, and it looks like our hydration's getting low. I started at full, so Star Strider, if you're at the same rate that I am, then you also need some hydration. Look at all these gems. We don't need them right now. Can't be bothered for them. And what I want are those yummy, yummy rocks. See, more gems. More gems. Don't like it. Not a fan. Do you like mining, Revenant? Look, more freaking gems. Can't believe this stuff. Ooh, that one looks like it might be a cluster of rocks. No, it's just a cluster of gems. Look at that. We gotta stay somewhat true to our compass heading. The last thing we want to be doing is running in circles. Well, this latest patch, Revenant, changed everything about it. It is nowhere near the same as it was before this one. And I'm sure that was even more different beforehand. Oh, we got more rice. We got more rice. Gotta get some ice. We wouldn't want those people on their 890 jumps running out of ice for their fresh asteroid ice for their expensive alien brandies, would we? These ones are kind of tucked in here a little bit. Let's see, what do we got here? 673, huh? Yeah, if we take a look here, it says on the screen, you'll see that it says there's two different raw ices and there's different qualities. So now there's between 0 and 1,000 quality on materials for mining instead of just the name of the machine. That one seems to be like inside the rock there. Try this one now. And so the qualities will refine. Currently, it's the same quality as you mine them, and then that's what you use for crafting. So that's not the goody good.
Shields on.
It's like there's a cluster of materials over here. I'll be doing another mining stream this weekend. I haven't decided yet. My schedule is turning out, I think, to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday evenings. And either Saturday or Sunday during the day. And if you catch me online during the day on the weekend, if you wanted to hop in and join me to go do some mining, Revenant, you're more than welcome to. This one doesn't seem to be phased right here. Oh, it'd help if I was in mining mode, wouldn't it?
Mining mode on.
Why did nobody tell me I was being an idiot? Let's check it here. Nothing. Nothing.
Shields
Alright.
off.
We're gonna have to head back to station.
Mining mode off.
I think, Revenant Hexley. Yeah, I'll just do it. Let me do it right now. Alright, we want to go to Crew L1 Ambitious Dream. Now, the reason that we're going to go there is when I first started playing, like literally within my first couple of hours, that was the first place that I went to after I figured out how to get the hell off of Orison.
Quantum travel engaged.
And, that's where I first met up with the members of the Legion, and now here I am having the time of my life. So when I found out that it was a refinery place, you know what? That's gonna be my default refinery place to go. Please tell me more about the Cult of Carrots. I would love to know about that. That sounds absolutely delightful. And Star Strider, one of the reasons we're headed back to Crew L1 is because in my glorious and infinite wisdom of making sure that I brought geos and a crate to put gems in and all this other stuff, is I forgot to pack the basic necessities. So I need to go get food and drink. Also, we got a little bit of time left on stream anyway, so I figured we've taken the mole out and given it a little bit of attention.
Quantum fuel, 75%.
Yeah, it's let me lost to the void anyways. Yeah.
Quantum travel complete.
Ooh, let's try. It's Even Legion. EVEN Legion is the org name.
Shields on.
I'll let them know that it usually takes a couple of days if you fill out the application, and then you gotta join the Discord and say hello. It's very busy in that there's like a lot of stuff going on, to the point where I think that sometimes the leadership sometimes misses a couple little things. Especially if you're just applying through the RSI website, that doesn't have really good like alerts to people. It's not like a really great system.
Landing gear down. Landing complete.
All right, Star Strider, get off my ship. Now I gotta get off my ship and go get a goddamn drink before I fall over. Unless I'm gonna start, I don't know, doing pull-ups on the ladder there. Jeez. All right, mole, mole, mole. Go see how bad this refinery business is with all these quality materials we got here. Did you just bump into me? You looking to start something, buddy? Didn't even get on the elevator. You got elevator blocked. Quick, sir. Give me the water. All right. Oh, I know that's a plate now, but for a second I looked at it and I was like, burrito pie? Wonder what burrito pie 900 years in the future would be. I think of my favorite one. Yes, the citrus beef burrito. That's the good stuff. You ever just so hungry from a whole day of mining that you sit there and you eat 2 whole citrus beef burritos? I really wish I could steal that hat. I'd really be into it here if we could steal that hat. Not very moist, I don't think. No, it's not moist. It's not moist at all. All right, let's go check out how complicated this has gotten with all these quality levels. Oh yeah, that's the same thing that's on that Keystone paint. That's cool. United just workers. All right. Let's check it out. We got that Argo Mole. So we got quartz. Yeah, see, look, there's a quartz 886. Some quartz from yesterday. 2 things of quartz. I mean, is it even worth refining at that point? It's not even worth refining at that point. Half a step a night. 689. That's not bad. Some 689. I was unable to sleep last night, so I watched a Japanese VTuber that runs Cult of Carrot. Oh, okay, that's fun. You know what? We've all kind of been there. I get that. I read the little intro to the org, and I was like, yeah, that makes sense. We all been there. Silicon, we'll get some silicon up in here. Some raw ice. 880 raw ice. Yeah, so I'm not even gonna refine the we want the high speed motocross load. You want the highest to high yield. Low speed, high cost, high yield. Get quote. 33 credits. 1 hour. Yeah, so basically we'll refine anything that's over 600 quality. I don't think that's like the greatest. So like what we're going to do now is I think we can sell off the rest of it. Unrefined materials. Yeah, see all this stuff right here? We could sell it. 22,000. It's not the most, but at the same time it's like I don't want that junk. Yeah, what part of the world are you from that you're playing so late, huh? USA at the moment? Yeah, we're up here in Illinois land. Mine at Laserhead. Hofstede. We went to Helix 1. There's 630 to 3150. Yeah, so this one is a little bit more powerful. And then for modules, how many modules we got? 2 slots of modules. So Star Strider, I'm equipping out the Prospector. We'll take out the Prospector for a little. Get a couple Sabiers. See, like, yeah, you can buy a fabricator Ready-make item fabricator. We'll buy an extra one here. Why not? And then modules, mining modules. There we go. Focus 3. Get one of those. And yeah, why not a... Ooh, this console stopped working. Nah, Star Strider. I was gonna say just to build out your prospector.
How you been? You good? Price of doing business, I guess.
And let's not forget drink. We're gonna buy some drinky drinks. Then we're just gonna go get that stuff. And then let's take a crack at you know what's funny is I made a second account to do the whole 0 to hero thing because my first account when I started playing the org I got with, they just kind of like gave me credits so I was able to buy a bunch of stuff, and I'm finding myself almost doing like the same thing. It's pretty funny. All right. You had no idea. All right, let's
Welcome.
Wow,
to the ASOP
what a
vehicle
dick.
retrieval system.
That was a dick move right there, bruh.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Let's deliver our prospector
Please
here,
visit us again.
How are you getting by?
Please visit us again.
and then we'll equip it out.
What's been going on with you?
Risk prospector. Helix 1, and then we want that Focus 3 module, and then the Torrent 3 module. So what that'll do for us is the Focus module increases the optimal charge window size a bunch, and then the Torrent module increases the optimal charge rate. So it'll make that window a little bit bigger for us, and it'll fill up a little bit faster. But because we're using the Helix mining laser, which is the brute force one, we should be able to crack
Welcome to the
some
ASOP
slightly
vehicle retrieval
bigger rocks
system.
than if we didn't. But we gave the moly moly a fair try. Now let's try this one. Oh my goodness. The elevator has no atmosphere. Alright. Oh yeah. Yeah, their naming paradigm for the counts and whatnot in this game does not make any goddamn sense at all, does it? Rise up, prospector. One missed prospector coming right up. Now let's keep this simple, Star Strider, and let's just head straight out into deep space here from the station and see if we can find anything, and see if there's been any major changes to asteroid mining. Oh, you know what? I gotta go grab my stuff that I got. Yeah, because look at this. I got my Sabiers and my cruises. Oh, and we wanted to check out the fabricator. Look at me. I'm forgetting all sorts of fun stuff. The Star Strider wanted to see what blueprints I had. Magic elevator on the wall. Bring me my shit. There it is. There's a fabricator. Let's take a look. Fabrication kiosk. Let's take a weekender, huh? Please select the tab. Blueprints. See, I got Triple Down Pistol Magazine, S38 Magazine, Parallax Rifle Magazine. I got Antium Core. Yeah, look at that. I got a bunch of stuff. How do I go back? How do I go back? Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Craft. Let's look at core. So, for core armor, we got Carnifex Armor Core, Strata Core, Field Recon. The Strata one's kind of cool. Look at that. That's kind of a cool thing. But it shows us what your stats are. Yeah. Blueprints. Carnifex one. Oh, look at that. That looks sick. Look at that. Look at that one. It's got like a freaking bone shoulder plate. Is that actual armor? It is. It's like actual armor. It's got not the greatest resistance tips, but that looks dope as hell. Then I got the Antium Core, but it was very clean. I liked it. I liked it. What else we got? We got helmets, Antium Core, Fortifier helmet. Oh, that's fun. That's fun. That's a lot of fun. What else we got? We got like this. The legs are cool. This Strata set looks very fun. Here's the legs that go with that. Damn, that's also sick. Look at that. The Carnifex stuff. What do we need? We need Corotite, Aslerite. Would be better in red, yeah. You got the Calico Tactical stuff. You got Corbel. That's some chunky. That's some chunky stuff right there. Field Recon helmet. Well, the thing about it is like the stats that you can get on Antium Red. The stats that you can get is really good. S38 pistol, and then rifles. We got. This is the one that everyone gets. Everyone gets the P4. But we got the Fresnel LMG blueprint already. The Parallax Sanguine Energy Assault Rifle. Look at that pretty red right there. It says we need gold, Karenite, and tungsten. Hell yeah. And then we got the Sunstone one as well. That's hella fun. You can also recycle stuff if you have the pattern for it and all that. Anyways, that's kind of queued up, and then it'll show you yours as well. But we'll get together with a group for it. You got your own prospector, right? Yeah. Yeah, go get your own damn ship, bro. We figure between the group of us, we'll pool all our resources for the crafting of high-end materials and trade it about like Pokemon cards. Well, hell yeah. Let's take a gander and see if we can't find any asteroids around here that are worth mining, huh? Give me power.
Hello. How can Miss help you today?
Hey, Misk, so helpful and friendly. How many radar pips does this mother trucker need? 3? Alright.
Launch sequence complete.
Alright. I'm just going to stick it in nav mode and I'm just going to fly straight out. And we're going to see if we can't find a little something something out here in the field of space. Copper ore right off the bat. Let's take a wee gander. So definitely go off and look for different signatures, but if you find a signature that has those goody good ores that we want, the high quality stuff, and you can't crack it on your own, call out and we'll regroup. 10 copper, nothing. Now remember, we're after anything 750 or above. These ones look like they already been cracked, so I doubt that there's anything good. Considering it's right here at the station entrance, but nothing too spectacular. Call me silly, but I always kind of preferred the asteroid mining to the planetary mining. Everyone else I see doing it on here is like, oh, I gotta go to a moon or whatever. I'm like, you know what? What's wrong with a little asteroid mining? See, look at that. Good man of good taste. My favorite thing to do is the snub mining, where like you have a carrier ship like a Polaris or something, and you have like a bunch of golems running off of it, you know? Once we get a few more people together doing this stuff with me, I would love to have that be like a thing that we do, especially after they enable the ship repair thing that they're talking about doing, because they're talking about enabling repair, rearm, and refuel off of hangars on ships. So like a Polaris would be able to repair and rearm golems, you know? I think that would just be friggin' delightful. Yeah, I'm like, maybe doing mining on the ground will be more fun when we have like ground mining vehicles that are not just the rock, you know? Because they're talking about having like some bigger mining vehicles in the ground that are based off of like the Anvil heavy vehicle platform, like the Ballista or whatever. But like, this is a space game, right? Gotta do space stuff in the space game. Oh, excuse me. See if we can find an asteroid worth mining. Ooh, got a cluster or something over here. Debris. Ugh, it's the wrong industry day for that. We'll hit that up next week. Because we're talking about the repair thing that they're doing on hangars. They're saying that in order to repair and rearm, you need materials on the cargo grade of the ship that's doing it, whether it's the Idris or the Polaris or whatever. And that the material for repair and rearm has got to be RMC.
Shield on.
Ooh, Bexelite. Let's go take a look and see if we can find some Bexelite.
Fracturing mode on. Mining mode on.
Let's take a wee gander. 511 gold Boreas. Good mix, but definitely not the quality we're after. No, not yet. Not quite. I realize that by being as picky as I'm being, it's going to make it harder to find materials, but it also means that when we do craft things, that shit's going to be good. Real good. Let's see, we got titanium here. Titanium's an important part for crafting because you use it to make the chassis of like certain guns. Aluminum, titanium, the base metals. So maybe we'll luck out and there'll be some here that's actually worth a damn. Yeah, check it out. I found some 725 titanium. All right, let's take a... We crack it, cracking the rock. Yes. Yes. More power. Oh, too much power. Too much power. Yeah, see that this would have been a much harder one to crack if we didn't have those modules, because apparently that's 40% of an increase of the size of the positive and optimal space there. So that's a. Well, I didn't tell you to put it away.
Extraction mode on. Mining mode on.
Let's see. It's one of these. It's one of these. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Give me the goods. Yes. Yeah, so that was almost a half of an SCU of over 700 titanium.
Mining mode off. Fracturing mode on. Mining mode.
Alright, let's see what else we got here in this cluster. Nothing spectacular. Last rock. Yeah, you need the fabricator, but you can get the fabricator from any refinery shop. So you can buy it. It's 100,000 credits from a refinery shop. You will have one in your inventory already if you did the event, I believe. Alright. I'm going to figure out where the station is so that I can go away from it. There it is. And you get the blueprints to craft items from doing missions. There's a few websites. If you just type in, if you Google Star Citizen 4x7 blueprint missions, there's scblueprints.com, I think, or is the popular one right now, that has a list of what missions do and don't. Nice. Yeah, I found some 700 titanium as well. Go ahead and gobble that stuff up. We need it. That's some good. See, look, asteroids better, right? I mean, how long did we spend on Calliope? Like 2 hours, and we didn't find shit except maybe a little bit of ice. And we're out here, what, 20 minutes, and already multiple stacks of titanium. I'm telling you, asteroid mining is the fucking way to go. None of this rooting around on planets bullshit.
Fracturing mode on.
Let me know if you need help cracking that rock, or if you got it. Look at that, some more. 758 titanium here. What else? What we really need is we need gold. You know what it is I think that in space, in 3 dimensions, it's a lot easier to go to places that other players haven't been recently. And that's why I think that's why we're finding it here. But, like, it makes me... Holy crap. Take a look at that. Take a look at that number right there. Take a look, third one down. Titanium, 971. 971 titanium. Oh, we are rocking that. Let's oh, see, even Puppy's excited about it. He's like, "Wow, titanium," and it has nothing to do with the fact that he needs to go outside or anything. It's all about the titanium. All right, let's It makes me wonder if anyone has tried mining in Aaron's Halo since the change. So we're running up against time here because I only wanted to stream for a little more than 3 hours tonight because it was a work day, so I'm kind of tired. But tomorrow, look at, and just barely powerful enough to get it to. Tomorrow, I think I smell a deep space mining operation coming on, like say midday. We'll get together a few people and some Drake golems, and head out to Aaron's Halo with the mothership and a few extra mining bags and see if we can't find some goody good rocks. But look at that, 971 titanium. Beautiful. I mean, it looks like the really high quality ores only come in small amounts, but I can't imagine that you need like whole SCUs of materials to craft a single gun or something. But hell yeah. That's exciting though. That's hella exciting. Although this is taking forever. Forever. But that's us, man. Together we are the titan of industry. You know what makes me realize is that we're definitely 100% gonna have like player-owned mining businesses where they're gonna be like, come get your high-grade materials. Only 50 billion credits per SCU. Kaboom.
Mining mode off. Mining mode on. Extraction mode on.
Alright. Well, hello there, Joseph Sinclair. How are you doing today? I'm doing pretty damn good. We just came across some titanium. Get this, quality 971. So things are going excellently. Absolutely excellently. We're out there trying to figure out all the new mining stuff. See, look, there it is, 971. So we got to crack this one again. So let's come around this side here. Only about a week or so, but something I've been working up to for a long time.
Fracturing mode
let's check this out. Ooh. It's gonna be quick. Oh, come on. I do not, absolutely do not want to screw this up. This has been our best find all day. Hell yeah.
Extraction mode on.
That's a weird bug. Every time it switches, it seems to do that now.
Mining mode on.
I don't play any other games right now. This is really kind of like this is kind of my jam. We explored the new Nick station. Pretty well. Are you talking about the people's service stations, or are you talking about the Rock Breaker or Rock Cracker breaker stations? Yeah, I mean, I messed around with them a little bit on the PTU, but didn't come across much there. They seem pretty simple. Not much to them, you know. Some of them got stores like shops for weapons and whatnot, but most of it's just basic hangars, stop, get fuel, that kind of thing, food, water. I didn't find anywhere that sells Cruise Lux, so big disappointment to me. And this is like the third one of these guys that's come in here. And the shops are somewhat dismal, you know. No, thank you, Joseph Sinclair. I actually have an artist that I'm working with already that's a personal friend of mine. But you're welcome to hang and chat if you'd like. Let's see, 7:58. Star Strider, are you nearby me any chance? Let me see if I can.
Fracturing mode on.
Let me see if I can get it in here. No, I can't seem to get it right now. You know, they've been talking about hold on a second. Yeah, Starstreet, if you want to make your way over, I'm going to try something first and see if this is one that I could use one of those gadgets on to do. But if not, then yeah, I'd love your help. It's got some 758 titanium and not a small amount of it either. Helmet is on. Repeat, helmet is on. So we are good to open the door. I mean, yeah, if you want to. My name is the same name. It's Belfin1 on Discord. If you wanted to shoot me a DM, probably won't be able to look at it super quickly, but when I do, I'll give you some feedback. Yeah. All right, let's check this out. Because what I did is I got these sabers here, and apparently You can go and stick these on an asteroid. Oh no, I threw it. Oh no. What did I do with it? Okay, hold on. What is happening right now? I'm attempting to do something weird. I'm attempting to put a gadget. Yeah, my name is Belfin, like on the title, but it's Belfin and then the number 1. It's not the Belfin. That's just what I use for streaming. I'm trying right now. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to figure out how to stick this on the. Come on! I'm trying to figure out how to stick this on an asteroid. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Alright, this is obviously not working the way that it's supposed to. Alright, so we're gonna quit that. So we'll just see if we can't get Star Strider. Yeah, it worked last patch for me. I was able to get it work, but now this patch are not seeming to be able to. Yeah, space is hard. Oh my god, I play occasionally in VR, which I find to be one of the greatest gaming experiences of my life. But doing EVA in space in VR is freaking wild. It is an experience and a half. It just didn't seem to be working right now, the gadget thing. So alright, let's Star Strider, are you somewhere relatively nearby here? Or am I gonna come see you yeet out of the darkness of the void at Mach fuck right into the asteroid that I'm looking at? Alright. Let's see if we don't get run over in the void. No one can hear you scream. In space. No one can hear you in space. Well, there he goes. At least it wasn't right into the asteroid. Oh, it looks like it might be coming right into me, so asteroid's 10 points, I'm 20 points. Because I'm technically a moving target, even if I'm not moving right now. It's almost a rite of passage in this game to just like fly out of the darkness at like Mach fuck into a fucking asteroid. You're like, oh look, that's a really cool asteroid or a ship I'm gonna salvage, and then you just right into it. Alright. Monsieur Star Strider, if you would be so kind as to get up to optimal range and then fire your laser and crank that all the way up. We will then see if perhaps together we can get at these, this 758 quality titanium. Alright, well I'm going to assume that you're already at max, so let's give it a shot here. look at that. We have progress. We would die to invisible. Dude, everyone talks about that, and then they say that's like it's the moving asteroids. They get their visuals desynced from the actual like physical hitbox of it. And the joke now that I hear from everyone that dies is every time somebody runs into something like an invisible asteroid or a regular asteroid or another ship or something, they automatically just say, "Oh, it's an invisible asteroid." I would never run into an asteroid. Not really. Must have been an invisible one. Alright, alright, alright. Let's look at this here. We are cranking. Boom.
Extraction mode on.
Let's see. Yeah. Starting at the bottom here, we got Asteroid, Agricium. Titanium. Yeah, man, I'm really hoping that you can meet up with us tomorrow. Because then if we can get Star Strider, we can get Superjet, we can get you, we can get me. That's at least 3 golems active, plus the mothership. So probably can do up to 4 golems. In Aaron's Halo, where we're almost 0 chance of running into anyone. And we can just mine our little hearts out. I'll do a let's finish up this rock right here. I think it's this one right here. Yeah, it's this one. And then we will
Fracturing mode on.
Alright, let me get it's because I gotta get a little closer to it. Oh, you think you got a Star Strider? That would be the Hrothgar, our Polaris. Man, we love that ship. It's so much fun. Love that thing. So we've messed around with the other ones. 890 jump. It's too much wasted space. We even did an Idris frigate for a while, and the Idris is just too big. Like it's too much that we don't use. Whereas the Polaris, for a group of 2 to 8 people, is perfect. This patch I have them all equipped with every turret on the Polaris is fully equipped with attrition. So attrition 3s, attrition 4s. Except the only thing that we didn't change is the one at the front, which is the bespoke size 7s. Yeah, don't get me wrong. The Idris is a really great ship, and when we use a couple Idris frigates for when we do big org ops, if you have the people to fully man it, it's an incredible ship. But you have to have the people to man it for one, and even then, it's a pure combat vessel. All right, let's
Mining mode off.
head back to station.
Shields on.
Like I said, I only wanted to do kind of a short stream today because it's a weeknight. or it was a work day, and I've been up since
Quantum travel.
early as hell. But
Quantum travel complete.
I was thinking tomorrow is going to be a little bit of a longer stream. I haven't done a long stream before, so I think I'm going to try to stream most of tomorrow and see how that goes, just to see how I feel about doing the longer streaming sessions, which would include, you know, like breaks and hanging out and a lot of just vibing. But at some point tomorrow, I'd love to get together with you guys and do the snub mining out in Aaron's Halo. So before we do that, I'll head out there by myself and see if the ores out there are any good or what I can find. And if it appears to be worth it, then we'll definitely do that. If not, then we can get together again, same loadout, golems on board of Polaris, and go hit up Pyro. 20-hour stream. No, I'm not ready for that yet. I'm thinking like 8 hours at the most. I'm not ready to do the long streams yet. I definitely want to do that, like a 24-hour stream kind of thing, but there's got to be like a reason for it. Like maybe I'll do like a 12 plus hour stream for Invictus launch week, or like I want to do like a binging stream when Squadron 42 drops, for example. Like I would 100% do like 24 hours straight to stream Squadron 42. But that's yeah, like you said, that's pure challenge. Hey buddy, where are we barking? You wanna come say hi? Come here. Come here. Here, come here. Come up. You gotta say hi. Yeah. Oh, no. The magic words were spoken. But yeah, I definitely want to do a little bit longer one tomorrow and see how I fare with it.
Dude, back the fuck off.
Just 4 hours, so yeah. Oh look, the stream elements, the timer actually went off. Look at that. I wasn't sure that I had set it up right. That's exciting. I'm happy that that works.
Landing successful.
Stream elements has got to be the most complicated thing that I've messed with thus far. Four hours, huh? Well, maybe I can catch you for a couple of hours tomorrow. If we could do that, I would love to get some pictures for my stuff tomorrow. So, Ryu, would you mind coming to my hangar real quick? I wanted to get one for our shenanigans tonight. Let's see if we can do an emote here. I'm not quick enough. I know there's a way to do this like this. No. Well, tomorrow, if we're doing the big op, it's going to be in Aaron's Halo, which is an uncharted and unmapped asteroid field. Star Strider, can you get on the other side of me, like on the other side of the laser? If you look at the stream, on the other side of the ship, and kind of line yourself up on the other side, in the same way that I am. I'll grab a screenshot. No, it's Grim Hex is on the very edge of it, but it's what we need to do is you go to Hurston, and Aaron's Halo is a giant asteroid field that's in between Hurston and ArcCorp. It's 13.5 gigameters away from one of them. It's literally just like in the middle of deep space. And you get to it by going to one of the planets, setting a course for the other one, and then dropping out exactly 13.5 gigameters away. And then you find yourself in that asteroid field. And it's really just like an endless asteroid field. You could fly for hours in any direction at sublight speeds and still be in there. And because it's found by randomly dropping out of quantum, the odds of you finding another player out there. Oh, that was good. That was good. Oh, that was not good. Why did I wonder, is there a way to keybind emotes? Players. Social emotes. Oh, there is. Look at this. This is delightful. I had no idea. So I could do that. So we're not gonna mess too much with this tonight, Star Stretch. Let's do one. Get ready to salute. And you're gonna salute in 3, 2, 1. Salute. Waiting for you. Waiting for you. Come on. Come on. Come on. Do the salute. Do the thing. Even my character's looking it over. You're like, bro, that's not. That's at ease. It looks like, or stand at attention. Yeah, it's in the wheel. It's in the wheel. So look, go to actions, player, emote. Click over, salute. And then it'll be in your favorites. Alright, so we gotta do it together. Ready? 3, 2, 1, do it. No, too slow. It's not gonna work because the time delay, isn't it? All right, do it again. All right, I think I got it. I think I got it. I think we're good. We're good. All right, let's I'm gonna use that as a thumbnail. That's why. All right, let's make sure you send down your Hello. Hello. Uh-oh. I think we broke it. Why is it not letting me interact with things? That is... I can't interact with anything. Yeah. Why all of a sudden can I not? I did. I can do nothing now. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna see if I can. Alt F4. Good night, Star Strider. Thanks for joining me, man. Had a good time. I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Let's let's see if I can recover it and start that refinery order before we start wrapping up. What point does the broadcast software pick up the window, I wonder? Get the whole thing. Boom. This new loading screen, though, it's got a lot to say on it. A lot to say. If you read that, it makes it sound like we're getting data running soon. Can you say MSR, baby? That and the Herald being useful for something other than just being a rocket engine with a chair strapped to the front of it. Hey, Herald's a fun ship. Don't get me wrong. Oh, look, I'm back. And look, I have my inner thoughts and interaction back again.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle, please visit us again. Goodbye.
Victory. Listen, from what I'm told about how this game used to be, having that be a problem every now and then is a small price to pay for all the detail and wonderful gameplay we get. We just did a whole mining session. 2 ships, multiple stations, multiple planets. And the only glitch that we had was that. So I'd say that that's usually better than most complete finished games you get nowadays, huh? I think we did pretty damn good. So, Revenant, do you think if I start my own Discord, that would be a good idea? Yeah. Give us a platform. I was watching some how to do streaming things, and they say that starting your own Discord to give your viewers a place to interact with you and with each other fairly early on is a good idea. Listen to him over there. He's barking up a storm. Hey, buddy, I'm almost done. You can wait a few more minutes for me. Can you grab him and... Alright, let's take a look at what we got here. We're not refining that, but we are, look at that. 48 units, so I think that's micro SCU of 725 and 758 and 971. Look at that. That's good. And then this stuff was just the extra stuff that came with it. So we're just going to refine that. We want to get... Yeah, just that groovy titanium right there. And then, of course, selling off the rest of the junk to the refinery. 3,000 credits gives us a... They don't want to ask the right, I guess. Whatever. I'm gonna talk to you offline about what that comment means, Mama Panda. I think I understand what you're talking about, but I'd love to hear it. Anyways, let's call it a night, and I'll work on getting a Discord together at some point in the next week, and I'm gonna look into what I have to do to create that as a community and not just like a personal one. I think that would be a lot of fun. But thanks for joining tonight, and I hope you guys have a wonderful night, and I'll catch you tomorrow.